My name is Peter Donovan, and until October 17th, 2023, I was the quintessential skeptic, steadfast in my belief that logic and architecture were the blueprints of the universe. It's ironic now, looking back, how certain I was that everything could be measured, drawn, and calculated, all firmly grounded in the tangible. But there are moments that redefine everything you think you know. And for me, that moment came amid the serene yet unforgiving slopes of Mount Rainier. I set out just after sunrise, the early morning sky brushing the peaks with strokes of amber and gold. The air was crisp, invigorating my senses with each breath I took. As an architect, I reveled in nature's designs, grand, unyielding, and profoundly perfect. I was alone on the trail, intent on solitude to clear my mind of the city noise and reconnect with the earth, without ever imagining how precariously close I was to losing everything. Just past midday, the accident happened. The trail underfoot gave way and I plunged downward, my body meeting the jagged rocks with a bone-jarring impact. And yet, it wasn't the pain that defined that moment, but something far beyond my life's understanding. As I lay there, the indifferent wind brushing over me, everything shifted. What I experienced next was an awakening that shattered the assumptions I had built my life upon and compelled me to share this extraordinary understanding with the world. As the dust settled around my broken body, lying unnaturally on the cold, hard surface of Mount Rainier, a curious detachment washed over me. The jagged pain, which moments ago screamed through every nerve, receded into a whisper, then faded into a serene silence. I found myself hovering above, observing the silent scene of my own crumpled form nestled among the rocks. The trail that had betrayed me moments before was now alive with the muted urgency of an unfolding rescue. I watched as a group of hikers, their voices carrying indistinctly on the wind, flagged down a distant ranger, their gestures frantic yet purposeful. A sense of calm enveloped me, a profound peace that was altogether unfamiliar yet deeply comforting. There was a gentle force, a tender pull, as if I were being beckoned toward something beyond my earthly understanding. It was a space filled with a light that defied description, not harsh or glaring, but an ethereal radiance that seemed to embrace my very essence. This tranquil brightness infused me with an indescribable warmth, and I felt weightless, unburdened by the limitations of the world I had always known. Within this realm of radiant tranquility, a figure emerged from the light, an embodiment of wisdom and warmth. He had a timeless presence, features gently indistinct, yet conveying a profound familiarity, a spiritual guide. Although his lips never moved, his thoughts flowed into my mind, forming words that resonated with profound clarity. Peter, his voice reverberated in the core of my being, soft, like the whisper of a gentle breeze, yet with a steadfast depth that demanded attention. You've wandered far in pursuit of truth through the lens of the rational mind, but here we step beyond the boundaries of logic. His presence was reassuring, imbued with a silent acknowledgement of my lifelong skepticism, greeting it with gentle understanding rather than reproach. My apprehension, born from years of clinging to the tangible, melted away under his knowing gaze, replaced by a comforting acceptance. What lies beyond the empirical, he continued, holds the unspoken laws that bind the universe in its dance of existence. As he conveyed this knowledge, a flood of insights poured into my consciousness, connecting thoughts that had once felt disjointed, like scattered stars, suddenly aligning into constellations. In our telepathic exchange, he opened doors to universal truths that lay veiled beneath everyday awareness. I felt the intricate threads of existence pulling together, weaving a narrative of interdependence that I had never before perceived. Each thought was delicate, yet dense with layers of understanding, each a brushstroke, painting the vast canvas of existence. "You are part of this tapestry, Peter," the guide imparted, his tone both directive and compassionate. "Your journey now unfolds in the discovery that with every skepticism comes the potential for wonder." As he conveyed these profound truths, I felt pathways forming in my mind, linking disparate facets of knowledge and emotion, filling in the silhouette of understanding with vibrant hues of newfound belief. This encounter was not just a meeting, but a transformation, a profound awakening to the harmonies underpinning reality. As the guide continued to share his wisdom, a new awareness blossomed within me. My consciousness expanded, dissolving the boundaries of self, allowing me to witness a vision that stretched infinitely through time and space. What unfolded before me was an intricate web of interconnected energies, each thread humming with life and purpose. I saw human intentions and actions as luminous currents, cascading through the universe in vibrant waves. Each wave originated from the heart of an individual, rippling outward to touch others, influencing the very fabric of existence. Communities appeared before me, resonating on frequencies of love, creativity, and compassion. Their collective harmony hummed with a light that illuminated entire landscapes, the atmosphere shimmering with peace and profound unity. In stark contrast, I observed regions where shadows lingered, areas dimmed by discord and isolation. Here, the energy faltered, the rhythms of life stilted and dissonant. Yet even within these shadows, I glimpsed threads reaching out, searching for connection, yearning to bridge the gaps with threads of hope. The vision shifted, zooming into daily life, illustrating how the smallest acts of kindness sent ripples that transformed the whole. A child's laughter, a stranger's smile, each gesture fostered a symphony of light, weaving joy into the world's tapestry. Conversely, moments sullied by anger or neglect dulled the vibrant mosaic, casting fleeting shadows that reverberated well beyond their origin. "You see," the guide's voice resonated within me, a gentle echo that resonated with undeniable truth. "The universe reflects the intentions of its inhabitants. Through your choices, you wield the power to nurture or neglect the unseen threads that bind all things." The scene unfolded continuously, revealing the profound impact each person had on this infinite canvas. I witnessed communities igniting change through unity, bringing transformation to every life they touched. The vision revealed a spectrum of possibility, demonstrating that with conscious intention, the world could shift from discord to harmonious balance, from isolation to profound interconnectedness. As these revelations washed over me, a deep understanding blossomed. I realized that the paths we walk, molded by our intentions and actions, delineate not just personal journeys, but the destiny of our collective existence. The vision receded, leaving me with a newfound awareness of the delicate balance between light and shadow, and the potential for profound change inherent in each choice. As I stood enveloped in the luminous realm, the guide's teachings deepened, illuminating truths about the very fabric of existence. He revealed to me that every individual is like a distinct thread in the grand tapestry of life, each contributing to the beauty and complexity of the whole. Our thoughts, actions, and intentions, the guide emphasized, possess the power to shape the collective reality, leaving imprints that reverberate across the cosmos. The world, he imparted with a serene intensity, is not a mere collection of isolated individuals, but a dynamic tapestry woven from the interlocking threads of humanity's actions and thoughts. Each soul's journey impacts the greater weave, a testament to our shared influence and interconnectedness. As the guide continued, I began to perceive the universe not merely as a physical space, but as a living entity, vibrantly alive with the energies of all its inhabitants. He showed me how seemingly insignificant actions, whether born of kindness or neglect, radiate outward, altering the very landscape of existence. The smallest gesture of compassion could spark waves of transformation, while indifference could propagate hollows and shadows, diminishing the brightness of the shared human journey. You must understand, the guide spoke with gentle fervor, that self-awareness is the foundation of this transformation. It is through understanding our own motives and embracing intentional living that we can choose actions that uplift and nurture the communal fabric. Compassion becomes the bridge to collaboration, and collaboration the catalyst for profound change. The guide's words carried the weight of aeons, urging me to recognize the profound responsibility we share in shaping the world. He illustrated how communities, when ignited by shared purpose and empathy, could become beacons of possibility, forging a path from fragmentation to unity, from chaos to cohesion. In this realm of enlightenment, I learned that proactive collaboration was not merely an option, but a necessity, an imperative for cultivating a future where harmony outweighs discord. Through your collective efforts, the guide concluded, his voice resonating with conviction, humanity can weave a tapestry of renewal, where each thread strengthens the whole, where love and compassion sow seeds of hope and transformation. The lesson finished, and I stood awash with a newfound understanding. The guide's teachings wove themselves into the fabric of my being, imprinting upon me the profound knowledge that we are called not just to exist, but to actively and earnestly engage with the world, contributing our unique threads to a tapestry capable of boundless change. The vision of interconnected energies gradually receded, leaving me with a profound sense of purpose, a new understanding that begged to be shared with the world. I stood with my spiritual guide in that ethereal light, feeling the weight of his words as he entrusted me with a mission that transcended the boundaries of my previous beliefs. You have witnessed the power of harmonious coexistence, the guide spoke, words weaving gently into my consciousness. Now your journey is to translate this understanding into your world, to be a beacon of empathy and responsibility. The guide's voice resonated with a gentle yet commanding urgency, imploring me to step forward as a catalyst for transformation. Encourage dialogues, he urged, and foster environments where empathy becomes the foundation, where individuals feel empowered to live with awareness and intention. He showed me a tapestry of possibilities, scenes of communities coming together, their collective spirits birthing spaces vibrant with collaboration and understanding. I saw conversations igniting in intimate gatherings, discussions that delved beyond surface truths, seeking the essence of humanity's potential to heal and unite. You must urge others, the guide continued, his presence a comforting anchor amidst the vastness of this newfound reality, to cultivate inner peace and extend that tranquility outward, nurturing the spirit of community. Champion efforts that transcend individual desires, embracing the strengths and wisdom each person brings to the collective table. In this sacred space, the guide impressed upon me the importance of small, intentional actions, the quiet power of a listening ear, the transformative potential of a caring heart. Let these actions, he intoned, become the threads of unity, binding together a world eager for reconciliation and harmony. As the vision slowly faded, leaving me with a lingering warmth, the guide's final charge echoed within. Remember, Peter, every moment holds the possibility for change. Lead by example. Let compassion and shared vision be your compass. This is not just your journey. It is an invitation for humanity to illuminate a path toward a more harmonious existence. As the final echoes of the guide's voice gently faded, I found myself propelled back into the sensations of Earth, solid, tangible, and immediate. Awakening aboard the emergency helicopter, consciousness flooded through me like the first touch of sunlight breaking the horizon. The hum of the rotor blades sang a sharp contrast to the ethereal quietude I had left behind, yet an undeniable clarity permeated my very being. The faces of the paramedics were unfamiliar yet reassuring, their focus anchored in the here and now. In their hurried movements, I discerned the unspoken language of care and professionalism, threads of humanity woven strongly in times of crisis. But even amidst this whirlwind of earthly urgency, a new layer of consciousness unfurled within me, a rich tapestry composed of both logic and ethereal insight. As I lay there, my mind seamlessly integrated the rational with the spiritual. The guiding wisdom I had received enveloped me, kindling a purpose that kindled warmth and resilience throughout my being. The knowledge imparted by my spiritual guide was now interwoven with my very essence, a beacon lighting the path ahead. During my recovery, this new awareness guided each step I took, informing decisions small and grand. Conversations once solely driven by logic now embraced an intuitive rhythm, inviting others into dialogues that bridge the empirical with the profound. My architecture, once a discipline of lines and angles, transformed into expressions of connection and unity, each project designed with spaces that nurtured the spirit as much as the body. As I began to heal, an overwhelming drive to create environments where hearts could align with minds took root in both my vocation and personal life. The call to foster interconnectedness, to inspire unity within diversity, pulsed through my daily existence. The profound entwinement of profound being and rational mind developed into a compass, steering me toward endeavors that enriched the human experience. In the face of challenges, my resolve remained steadfast, constantly replenished by the vision that had guided me back from the edge, an insight no longer reserved for moments of singular wonder, but a transformative force that lived within every breath, every step, every choice. It became clear that my return was more than a resumption. It was a rebirth into a life driven by the inexorable marriage of rationality and soulful empathy. Suddenly, I was aware of a rhythmic thumping and the unmistakable sensation of motion. The ethereal realm, with its profound insights and radiant tranquility, began to dissolve into the tangible world. I found myself on the emergency helicopter, the rotors slicing through the crisp mountain air, their vibration resonating through my recovering body. As consciousness fully returned, so did the weight of my injuries, but it was accompanied by an incredible clarity, a vision carved into the core of my being. Around me, the paramedics worked meticulously, their faces a blend of focus and professional urgency, unaware of the transformation that had taken place within me. I lay there conscious of the juxtaposition between the physical limitations of my form and the spiritual freedom I had just experienced. Despite the ache and the constant noise, I felt an unwavering peace, a tether to the truth I had glimpsed beyond the veil of this world. As the helicopter descended, the landscape of my life began to reshape itself in my mind. I realized that this newfound awareness carried a call, a purpose interwoven with my everyday existence. The clarity I now possessed was not confined to the ethereal. Instead, it was a beacon, guiding my return to life with a mission to merge logic with this deeper understanding of connection and unity. Over the ensuing weeks, I embraced the interplay of rationality and spirituality, allowing them to meld seamlessly into the architecture of my thoughts and actions. This synthesis drove me to reevaluate my architectural work, imagining spaces not just as functional designs but as catalysts for unity and collaboration, integrations of beauty with purpose, encouraging harmony among individuals and communities alike. In moments of solitude, as I reflected on my experiences, a vivid sense of responsibility enveloped me, a responsibility to embody and convey the guide's teachings. With every conversation I initiated, every space I envisioned, I strove to weave threads of compassion and understanding, believing firmly in the transformative potential each had to ripple through the fabric of humanity. This immense clarity propelled me into dialogues I once might have dismissed, engaging friends and strangers alike in discussions that delved deep into the heart of unity and coexistence. I found myself advocating for intentional communities, creating forums where empathy was nurtured, and collective wisdom nurtured pathways to holistic growth. Although my body bore the scars of the accident, my spirit emerged unscathed, renewed and invigorated, carrying forward the torch of understanding the guide had imparted. Through each step, each breath, I was reminded of the gentle pull toward that radiant place of peace and purpose, and the realization that my journey was just beginning. As I reflected on the journey ahead, I knew I had become a conduit for change, ready to inspire the harmony of existence, one connection at a time,